Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Vance. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. We have a full grid lined up, some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience viewing footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. There we go, all the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is they going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's find out. Away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone because I have a feeling. Oh no, Timo, cancel it first, you're in distraction zone. I pressed to mount up another overtake on 23 trademark. This is Ryan's 3 mark.
And Timo are oh, it's not pit. Oh no! Oh my god, this so sorry, control myself. So Timo
I wouldn't be gonna penalty too, so they can stand at the back together again. Just like Timo likes it.
how many times did you see how many times Timo tried to get into the pit?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to EGL. Zandvoort Tier 3, opening up this weekend. Just gonna move my mic closer so you actually hear me. And I think we're starting off the week with a lobby issue from what I'm seeing right now. This is not going the cleanest way. Yes. So Fuber joined the lobby, and I think he froze it out. So yeah. So Fuber joined mid-loading on me. So yeah, that was a good start. So let me just sort this out real fast. But yeah, welcome everyone watching. As I said, this is Zandvoort. And our timings are going to be completely messed up towards the end. But anyways, I'm joined here by Eddie, who is a Tier 2 driver, and he stepped in today to help me commentate. So everyone, welcome Eddie.
Hello. Thank you. I will do my best, which is not a very high level, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's just about having fun in the end, as I think we're going to have to restart the lobby here. So yeah, this is going really good to start off.
Yeah, Fuber has a really fitting name for this situation. for those who understand it.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart the lobby.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
yeah, I'm gonna just move the screen to this one because I actually don't know what's on the screen, but you know, let's just keep it on here for now as I restart the lobby. I'll just host it. You know, it is what it is.
Alright.
So unranked, I have everything set up, so it's gonna be quite fast. Create unranked. Friends only. There you go. Session, host options. Oh, this was also fast, and it has gone all so wrong.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think "oh boy" is the right the right thing to say here.
Yeah.
This is yes. So track select is Zandvoort, and yep.
Is everything set up?
Yep.
Alright. Message has been sent out to lobby is up. Apparently you can join.
Join. Please join. Please. It's going also wrong. Everyone just wants to see Zandvoort. You know, maybe we're in for a good race.
Maybe. Or then the race is a disaster. Where's the wood?
Oh
I
yeah,
have to
but
knock on every
for
piece of
us,
wood.
yeah, for us we were in the lobby. They weren't. So any track condition that at least we thought was real, we actually can't even set it to the proper condition because they weren't even in. So yeah, maybe
Yeah,
if it was going to rain, we basically saved them by the
Yeah,
lobby
pretty
messing up.
much. Or then we, you know, curse them and now it's like full wet.
Wait.
Are we getting insider information?
Yeah, I don't know. So it looks like the race was going to be dry.
Okay.
So yeah, this is so we're gonna be setting the race to dry, customize weather. Session race.
How accurate is this insider information that you have?
I think when people like left the lobby, the lobby went forward or whatever. But yeah, it was glitched out and. Quality is all 2 clouds. Race is sun 2 clouds.
No, I wouldn't listen to that. There's I think there's some shenanigans going on in chat. I wouldn't trust any of these people with these comments.
I wouldn't trust that either.
To be frank.
So quality was all 2 clouds. I believe that one because we did see it. We did see it be like that.
Yeah, quality was really cloudy. Yeah, that's true. Give me just 2 seconds.
Sun 2 cloud full wet. Oh, so race was going to go wet. So sun 2 clouds and then wet. Yes, someone messaged me. No, that is not how it works. Okay, so are people in here? Settings. So yeah, I think we can ready up here. Oh, spectate. Yeah. So yeah, sorry again everyone for this whole mess of a situation we have again.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do dynamic. You know what? Like half of the people came in, some others didn't, so
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I guess that's
Still spectating? I am still spectating. Oh,
Okay.
you should choose your role.
yeah. There you go.
Go.
So just ready up, and let's go. So yeah, now we're really going into the session. So let's hope they don't get a full wet session out. That would be quite a. Would be interesting. I mean, I want to see full rain. I haven't really commentated a full rain race. To us, I think tier 1 in Australia turned to like wet for the last 7 laps. That was interesting seeing some people fit for intermediates when it wasn't wet enough. So yeah, as the lobby's actually starting up, so I'm gonna switch up to the screen any moment now, once we actually get in. To at least see something on the screen and not a black screen. Okay. Hopefully the lobby doesn't die out again here. That would be just...
Yeah, that would be unfortunate to say the least. I already half panicked because I didn't see my own name in the loading screen, but then I realized that I'm a spectator and I'm not supposed to.
Okay, so we are in the lobby here. Officially now, and the weather, I didn't set it, but it is again cloudy in qualifying.
It is the exact same.
It is the exact same as it was before, even though I set it to dynamic. So yeah, that's interesting. Unless my settings didn't say when I no, it should have saved. I swear it was dynamic. Are people coming in now though? If people are not in, I'm going to be deeply disappointed.
No reports of lobby being broken again.
Yeah, I have no reports either.
Yeah, but people are saying that apparently we're going to have a dry race, but
Oh, that's quite sad.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, people are in. I hear cars firing up. Oh, it's saved, Eddie. We fixed the issue.
Hallelujah.
It is saved. Yeah, we got cars coming out. Who's gonna go out first? So A2K, and in front of him is Legluff. So I'm just gonna follow Legluff. You might know him from ACC. You did some races there as well. So.
Oh yeah, true. There are some names here I recognize, and then most of the names I have no idea. So.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies in advance if I butcher any of your names, because I am the worst with that.
Okay, so now everything seems to be working. Is there gonna be rain in qualifying though? I doubt there will.
But I don't think so. It's just very overcast, and overcast in this game looks scary. But I'm pretty sure it will be fine.
Yeah. So also anyone watching, if the stream is being laggy or anything of sorts, just tell me before the actual race starts, so I actually have time to fix it. Because with all this lobby thing, it was a bit of a hit and miss to set everything up properly. As Kebab and Fusions are on medium tires. So is Kimmy. You know, Kimmy's also from ACC. Actually, no, Kimmy is on softs.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. Kimmy's also from ACC. He's quite fast there. Please tell me the lobby is not lagging. Or the stream, you can check for me. Yeah. As Kimmy's starting his lap here. I was watching him practice before the race. Before the race, yeah.
Yeah, the stream has got. Danny just said that the stream's got some FPS dropping going on. Just a tad bit. It's lagging for me a little bit more because it's on my other monitor when the game is up on the other one. But
I think that's because I'm actually hosting the lobby.
Yeah, it's nothing severe, but yeah, it's a little laggy.
Oh no! As Danny almost loses it there on the outside curb. Okay.
Danny?
What? Kimmy, sorry, my bad. Oh, and Kimmy actually completely hits the inside curb and spins.
I think you just jinxed him.
Yeah, I did. That's enough of Kimmy. he wanted to be on board with, as A2K set the fastest lap of the current session with a 109.2, which is already a pretty fast lap, and following him Legloff with a 10.5. So there's quite a gap, and then people coming in 11.1, 11.3. Yeah, so A2K just a really good lap to start off with, and Owen with a 0.7.
So what's the general pace around Zandvoort? I actually don't know.
So the general pace, I would say, for tier 3 would be around 9.6s and 7s. Then you got those really fast people like A2K, who just did a 9.2. Race pace is around 12s or 13s, I would say.
Okay.
It's some of those.
So it's essentially like Canada in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah, except it's a it's a bit more fun to drive, I would say.
I mean, Canada's not a bad track per se either.
Oh yeah, I think Canada offers better race. I mean, we're yet to see some proper racing on Zandvoort. I mean, this is the first race I'm actually seeing as a spectator here.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, I'm actually wondering how the racing is going to be like. I know that Canada has some fun racing, but Zandvoort, it's a really fast and track that needs momentum, and it doesn't really have that many overtaking spots. You got where Neon Rays actually is on track now, these two slow right left-hander and turn 1, but besides that, there's not that many break-in zones. Even this second DRS zone, if you want to go for a move there on the inside, it's so tight and so slow that it is quite scary to do.
Yeah, and it tightens up, and that sector is also, it's like an outside line to the inside. So essentially, if someone's on the inside, you're gonna cut him off, or then just bump into his back, and that's not how you race. So
Yeah, definitely not. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna open up the stream on my phone, on data, so I use up as least of amount of internet as I possibly can. I think that's fine. Oh, actually, let me.
I believe you have Fusions on a lap.
He is, yeah. He's about
Main
to
straight.
He's on mediums, keep in mind, and he puts it. Or just finishing sector 1 now already. So actually, no, wait. Where does sector 1 even finish? Oh, it finishes. Oh, my bad. Sector 1 finishes a lot later than I thought. I felt like sector 2 is the long one, as there's actually a yellow flag in sector 1.
Doesn't seem like to be like anything. I think these are Fusions. It is Fusions running out of fuel.
Yeah, it is. So just a bit of underfueling there as Bijra here. Actually in sector 2 now. Crossing sector 2 line. First time, so we don't see if he's up or down on his delta, but he looks like he's keeping it quite clean through these corners. A bit of a loose rear there in the end. And really important to get a good run here. Easy to invalidate if you go wide there. Keeping it tight. Never mind. ERS is out already though. He crosses the line with a P8. 110.5.
I think the deployment on this track is quite high, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. By the way, Eddie, I don't know if you know this, but you see P7, right? Keyboard Magnussen.
Uh-huh.
He actually does play on a keyboard, and he is really fast. I learned that in Bahrain when he did his first race as a reserve.
You what now?
Yeah. Not trying to, be rude to you or anything, but I would comfortably say I feel like he's much faster than you, and that on a keyboard.
Hold on, what? Faster than me? What? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm just saying, you're not the fastest tool in the shed.
No, but I'm in tier 2.
I would say,
see,
I feel like some of these tier 3 people are much faster than us, Eddie. And also, by the way, hello Tipsy in chat, I see you there.
well, let's focus on the thing and not me. So,
Kimi, just go on Kimi, and he almost loses it through that fast right-hander downhill at the end of sector 1.
it looks like Kimi is struggling quite a bit right now. Maybe it's setup, maybe it's something else, but it seems like his back end does not want to be his back end. It is definitely, I don't know.
I feel like that is one of the most common issues though on this track. You really need the back end planted. It's so easy to lose it.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, Tipsy.
no.
I'll
Tipsy,
I'll
please
keep
don't.
that in mind.
Vietnam was enough, Tipsy. I think we can stop there. Vietnam was you completely obliterated me that day, so it's fine. But yeah, anyways, I feel like this whole track is like the fast chicane in Australia. You know, you really need that rear wing, except it's every corner.
Yeah.
This is the Zandvoort in a nutshell. As Amaral is on another lap. He's actually he's going into the pits, so he
You
wasn't
mean
going
right,
to
okay.
improve. Owen, is he anywhere near going out of the pits?
Fubar starting his lap now.
Fubar starting his lap.
Looking.
So 17 people in the lobby. I think we're missing one person. I think it's Blinde that didn't actually make it to the race. So I think he still has time during qualifying to actually join if he wishes to do so. As I'm actually checking just in case I got a friend request there, but I didn't. Hello Wimpy. Yeah, nice to see you here again. Yeah, so we got Fubar on his first lap. DJ Mario, who is actually serving a quali ban from the previous races, so he's not going to be sitting a lap time in, and he's automatically going to start last unless unless Kimmy also doesn't put in a valid lap time. Kimmy on an out lap now. Hello Dragon as well. Nice to see everyone here.
Latosi is crossing the line, improves a little bit, goes from P11 to P10. So when I say a little bit, I really mean a little bit.
Like a tenth or two, or less.
Not even a tenth, I don't think. But
Fubar actually
enough,
gonna cross the
to
line
go.
and stays 15th with a 12.1. Owen on an out lap now. Owen
He needs to improve if he wants to get those point scoring positions.
Owen is leading the championship right now by I think a couple of points.
As we have Gerlach crossing the finish line and improves to P2. Did not see where he was before that, but an improvement nonetheless.
Yeah. So as I was saying, Owen is leading the championship, but he doesn't have a win yet. So he really wants to chase down this win. He started the season off as a reserve, got a P2 finish on track in Australia, I think, or it was even P1, but he got dropped down to P3 because of penalties. And then that penalty run continued throughout the season. And in Australia, Neon Rays won with a P15 to P1 strategy. So yeah, Owen is really just searching for that win, and I think he really needs pole in this track because I feel like it is position dependent. So the further up you are, the better.
Yeah, definitely.
As I said.
What's the what's the tire strategy around this track?
Oh, you know some idiot. He says, yeah, soft medium. You can easily do that one, right?
Well, if you're not like an alien, then that means you're doing either, soft to hard or something like that, or two stop.
No. I feel like a soft medium could work. I did actually do some practice yesterday on Zandvoort. I did a run with Triton and Nick, and I spun twice, but even after 2 spins on 11 laps, I had 60% on my soft. So I think you could actually do a soft medium if you keep it nice and clean with no spins. As Owen is coming into Sector 3 now, about to finish his lap. Or actually, he is very well deep in Sector 3 already. Yeah, Owen fits. Yeah, Tipsy, I have you on my mind always.
All right. Oh, as I switch my camera on to Dominon, and he lost it out of the. What corner is that? Anywho.
One of the last corners, I would say.
One of the last corners, yeah. Before the banking. Does not improve. I'm feeling that he's gonna nurse his tires back home so he doesn't wear them out too much in case
Kimmy's on a lap. Kimmy needs to put this lap in. Keep in mind, Kimmy has 8 hours on this game, and he was fighting for points positions last race.
As Kebab just improves from P13 to P10. So just on the cusp of that soft tire. wants to drop down, if he wants to start on mediums.
Kimi's actually gonna cross the finish line to put in his first lap, and it is a 1:10.0. He puts it in P7, so you know, a really good job from him, I would say.
Yeah.
So looking down the
Definitely.
grid now, who's on a lap?
Keyboard
Magnussen is on an out lap, so you want to watch him? I think you should. He's on mediums actually. Interesting.
I think the people on laps, Letozi is on a lap. Yep.
Yeah,
Fubar is on a lap.
Fubar is also on a
and
lap. Who just went by.
Yep.
He's actually gonna finish it now. Do the banking. Yeah, Chief is definitely gonna improve as well. He's not. He's definitely not in the 1:11 pace. You know, my bet. Who do you think is gonna get pole? Do you think it's gonna stay like that on pole, or do you think the time's gonna go up even more?
I don't know. I suspect that we're gonna have a few changes, considering, well, they still have to do one more stint, right? They have still one set of softs left, but they're so close up the top. There's like 2/10 between P2 and P6. No, P5. Yeah. So any minor improvements at the top, and you have a way better position. But of course, you'd have to improve to get the position.
Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Ocean Chief now coming through Sector 1. And he is 4/10 up on his time, so he's actually looking to improve a lot here. If he keeps this momentum going now through Sector 3 and actually through Sector 2 as well, it is on for a really good time. Yeah, this... you know, I wonder. I feel like qualifying on this track might actually be more interesting than the race itself.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, we don't know. Oh, Ocean Chief actually invalidates.
You cursed him. Like
no. I
Yes,
think
you definitely did.
Ocean Chief knows what he's doing. I think he wants that tire strategy choice, starting out of the top 10.
That could be true.
The pit lane on this track, also interesting thing. You actually don't lose that much time because you cut a lot of turn 1 and you come out like on the inside for yeah, you know what I mean. I think people know. You know, we'll be on board with someone later on eventually. As A2K is actually on a lap as well.
Currently watching Keyboard Mag.
Ooh, and Kebab actually gets.
Oh, that's not great.
I think that was A2K's chance for an improved lap actually down. I mean, gone.
But
now.
is A2K on a lap, or
Yeah,
is
he
on,
was on a push lap there.
Oh, okay. So we have Keyboard Magnussen on those mediums. In the banking right now.
Gonna cross the finish line. Where's he gonna put it? No, he does not improve, so he stays 11th.
Down on his time by 1/10, so yeah. Pretty close, but still not a bad position to start with on those mediums.
There's a Ferrari there in the last in the banking that was yellow flag. I think Sonny was just lifting as he's actually about to start his final lap here, so let's go on board with Sonny. Sonny was on the podium last weekend. Had a really good race going into turn 1. If you touch that inside curb on turn 1, you're just gonna spin. It is a deadly curb. Owen actually improves, puts it on a provisional pole for now with a 1:09.2. So a really good job from him. 8,000 separating him and A2K. So really close there up in the front.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that A2K got locked on that lap.
Yeah, as Sonny coming through Sector 1, he's improving on his time as Kebab in front of him. I think Kebab was on a lap but invalidated. Or something along those lines, I would say. Sonny keeping it actually nice and clean extend. I mean, using as much of the track as he can. Crossing Sector 2, still 1/10 up on his time. So 1:10 up is gonna put him into P4 now. Neon Ray's also really good qualifying this weekend. P4 right now. He is on a lap as well. He's actually in front of Sonny, I would think. So Neon Rays will improve if he is the car in front. And he actually stops before the line, so he did not want to improve, but Sonny puts it P3 with a 109.3. So also Sonny, really good job this qualifying. Gurla in P4. Gurla is 3/10 down on his time, so I don't think.
I think Kurla has given up on us. Yeah, he's not pushing anymore.
Oh, this is actually his second lap,
Priti?
I would think. Yeah, this is his
Oh
second.
yeah,
yeah.
that's his in lap. Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Vision P10 is on a lap, crossing the finish line now. Stays P10, but does improve on his time.
Improves, yes, but stays. Yeah.
As yeah, this is oh, actually no, my bad. Shaka is on a lap, coming through the final banking here. He was 6/10 up on his time, so he's gonna improve as well. But he stays in P14. So this is it. Owen, 2 poles in a row now, and really close behind him, A2K. I don't think I've seen him before. So really good qualifying from both of them, really close. Sonny P3, really good job from him. Gurla as well, Neon Rays Infusions behind them. Then Ligloff and Dominon, and then Kimi with also really good qualifying. He struggled quite a bit though on the first 2 laps, but then put it into P9.
Seeing a comment in the stream saying that the tier 2 top 5 will probably be in 108. So apparently this week I belong in tier 3.
And then I belong in tier 4 according to that logic. When is that coming out? Yeah, Owen did.
We'll make a separate league just for you.
Yeah, Owen did an amazing job there, putting it on pole. As actually, I think the spectator thing is doing the whatever, and some people still haven't finished, or is the lobby glitched? What is actually going on here? Why are we not progressing? Please don't tell me this is in need for another lobby restart.
No. I don't think so. Well, let's just wait for the timer to run out. I mean, it's 1 second left, so.
Oh yeah, I think this is it, because I see the AI of the Ricardo, Stroll, and Sainz popping on. So
Yep.
Either they joined the race somehow, or uh-oh. Why is the lobby not moving forward?
Just let it think about something.
I think it's people in the pits that are not retiring.
That shouldn't be affecting it that much.
No. It is basically, the thing is, spectators are a bit in front on time than the actual people racing. So Owen said it's 20 seconds. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. As my screen was on Shaka, I hung up. How did? Okay, never mind. My game is dead.
So yeah, anyways, the gap between Owen and A2K was just insanely close. And yeah, also Danny isn't here with us this weekend. Danny is also in contention for the championship, so he's gonna lose some points, but he's gonna have the chance to gain them back. I don't think Owen is gonna be here for next week, so yeah. You know, no matter what track it is, I think tier 3 always has some funny stuff happening. You know, I believe in this, guys, as I see the lovely pit lanes as always.
Yeah, we can catch a glimpse of the inside row here, but nothing else to be seen right now.
You know, when are they adding pit lane starts to F1? Now that would be something I would want to do.
Oh boy.
You always get some positions into turn 1 if people crash.
Yeah, that's true. Depends on if tier 1 incidents are in abundance in the leagues that you race, but
oh no, they're not. I just want to experience a pit lane start.
All right. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So
assuming you've set up the lobby correctly, we will have a formation lap going on here. Yep.
Yeah, I think we do, unless everyone got a really bad start there. But I know, no jokes aside. Yeah, it is set up correctly. I did double check. I think.
Well,
I'm not entirely sure. I did double check, but
as I get the predicted pit stop strats,
I don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Okay, spoil it. Let's see.
Okay. It is a one-stop soft hard. or a 2-stop soft medium, if I looked at that correctly.
That's wrong. That's I don't know. That doesn't sound right. You know,
What?
some idiot said it's soft medium, but he says it's soft medium for every track. So
Well, exactly. So,
yeah, but
Would
to
we-
be honest, I feel like you can make soft medium work on almost every track.
yeah, I mean, if you're a tire whisperer, sure.
Milos,
know for a fact
what do you mean by I think? Also, looking down, we got 5 people starting on medium tires. Keyboard Magnuson, Kebab, Shaka, Ocean Chief, and Fubar. DJ Mario choosing softs in P17.
He is doing the Galaxy Brain strat and going for softs, which means that he's gonna have to run through the field to get an advantage.
Lee Tozzi
In that
also chose
case.
softs.
It's a bold strategy because Zandvoort isn't the greatest track for overtaking, and he's chosen the faster tire.
As Legloff and Dominon got disqualified from the formation lap.
As we somehow have Kebab at the back of the grid while he should be in P13.
Maybe he was doing some tire warming up strats there
That might be.
that we missed.
Danny here with suggesting to do the Seb strat to go 37 laps on soft. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do 37 laps in a 36 lap race. And
Oh,
also,
with the previous patch, you could definitely do even more than 37 in even shorter laps. So yeah, I think that's possible. But anyways, lining up on the grid here, Owen on pole, A2K on the inside on P2, as the 5 lights are going on now, and they're gonna go off any moment. As they go off actually now, but the race is about to start once they actually start moving because the glitch. But anyways, Zandvoort tier 3, here we go. Owen gets off the line pretty well. That A2K on the inside, they're pulling, both got a really good start. Owen takes the lead into turn 1. A2K, and they're in the back actually. Neon Rays, I think, was going for a move. Oh, and I'm pressing the wrong keys on my keyboard. I am very sorry about that one, but Owen. Oh no, I pressed the wrong keys. Sonny also really close to A2K. Oh no. Oh, that was so bad. In the back though, I think Dominon was going for a move side by side. Ooh, there's a crash. Who's that?
Oh, that's a Mercedes off track, taking out all of the brake markers on the way.
Yeah, that was the
not getting
Mercedes.
any damage.
That was the
That's
Mercedes of
legit,
Bija
okay.
there. I saw him
Yeah,
fly off a bit.
just touched the grass with his inside tire, and we have another card around.
Keyboard
Who is
Magnuson.
that? That is Keyboard Magnuson. Yes, losing the back end out of that corner there, and
Yeah, on those medium tires, it's just
saving
not
the
optimal.
match.
But Bija is now in a really bad position on softs that far back with going off track. And also everyone watching, please don't comment on my transitions. That was just me completely missing my keys. But you know, it happens to the best and the most mediocre as Owen is leading after lap 1.
Shaka and Kebab going side by side on the main straight. Banging some wheels. Shaka has the inside line for T1, and he gets the position. Oh, and Fubar almost loses his car behind and actually loses out to Ocean Chief because of
Keyboard
the
Magnuson, yeah. Keyboard Magnuson is really close to him now. On the back of him, Fubar is really loose through those corners.
touches the grass a little bit as well. Loses the position to Keyboard Magnuson. Yeah, that's it's having some issues there on those mediums.
Yeah, I feel like those mediums are not warmed up properly. Or just the track isn't just, you know, it isn't grippy enough. I don't know. I wouldn't be, you know, I didn't actually try the mediums yet on this track, so I wouldn't know. But here up front, O and A2K and Sani, ERS management is going to be key on this track. Because as I said,
Absolutely.
overtaking after the straight is going to be one of the biggest zones. It's turn 1 here. It's kind of like the hairpin in Vietnam, I would say. Owen crosses the line with the 112.7, setting the fastest lap of the session so far. A2K close behind him, and Sonny already dropping off a bit, 7/10 off. So yeah, as
We
I
have a
was
small train going on from P1 to, is that P6?
there's a yellow flag in sector 1. That was the A2K actually spun. A2K lost it.
Oh, He lost it on the exit there. Is he going to rejoin in front of
He needs to.
everyone
No,
here?
he needs to wait for everyone to go past. He's in such a bad spot.
No. A2K going from second to last.
He actually
in
picked
one
up damage
corner.
as well. That was.
We have another car around. That is Fusions, I believe. Oh, almost spinning again because of this spin. His rear tires are hot as.
Oh, and
Kimi
Kimi
goes on
loses
the
it.
curb
He
and
lost.
lost it in front of Fusions.
He lost it there in quali as well. So. This track is not being nice to these people.
No, and Kimi is, is stuck in neutral gear and is not getting out of the wall. But he'll get there.
Oh,
He'll get there
predictive
one
pit
day.
stop strategy. I think this is gonna change for quite a few people here.
Yeah,
We didn't have a
definitely.
safety car yet or a VSC.
Granted, you enabled them, right?
Oh yeah, I did. I definitely did. Gerla and Neon Rays really close to each other as
We had Dominon and Leglaf switching positions.
yeah,
in sector
Litozzi
one.
also on the back of them. Oh, Leglov a bit loose there
Ocean
through that
Chief
corner.
and Kebab there, the teammates tussling it out in the first banking. Oh, and A2K gets a 5-second penalty for spinning.
Oh,
pit
in the
lane.
back here, Keeper Magnussen and Kebab. Keeper Magnussen actually gets the job done. He went on the outside of him. Yeah, Keeper Magnussen came from a spin, his back into P12 here, so he's doing a recovery drive.
Yeah, definitely. A2K is definitely going to have to push those hards to get anywhere close to the front of the pack.
Oh, and there actually Kebab spun. I think Keeper Magnussen might have had a touch on him. I'm not sure, but Kebab did go into a wall with it.
Were you spectating? Were you looking at them?
Yes, I do not have replay set up. Wimpy, please
Oh.
don't. As Neon Rays is going for a move here onto Gerla into turn 1. Gerla leaves room on the inside. Neon Rays also going through. Is he gonna get the job done now? This part of the track is getting really tight, but Neon Rays with the inside line. This turns back for the inside of Gerla, but Neon Rays got the job done before he had to of this banked left hand there as well.
And before we're over, Dominon and Leglaf going side by side through sector 1 right now, going into the bank downhill corner. Oh, still side by side as Dominon gets his nose in for the corner and actually gets the position.
Litozzi also on the back of them now. He's searching for a move, and never mind. This track is offering up some quite good racing, to be honest. As Leglov is actually searching back for a move here onto Dominon. You know, I take back what I said before. This track is quite fun to watch.
Yeah, I'll see how fun it is to drive as Kebab actually dives into the pits.
And
to,
Dominon picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, going some aggressive on those corners, I guess.
Oh,
As something's gone under our noses, and that's DJ Mario going from P17 to P8 in just 6 laps.
I'm guessing those softs were a good idea then. As Leglov and Dominon are fighting here on the main straight. Leglov is in front. He has the inside for turn 1. Is he gonna get the job done? Dominon fighting on the outside, but Leglov gets better traction out of the corner. He stays in front, but Dominon is searching to fight back here, and he is actually gonna go on the inside. And there was a small touch. Leglov kept it on track, but they're still side by side. Really good racing for both of them. Actually, not side by side. My bad. Dominon dropped back. It's scary going side by side, especially in this fast right downhill hander. What did I just say? Oh, so much stuff happening this race.
Oh, Keyboard Magnussen just makes a move on Ocean Chief going into the downhill right-hander. Don't know if he led him through or not, but that seemed easy enough somehow.
Oh, is
Fubar
in
actually
front of him,
spun
Shaka
for
locks
the
up.
3rd time.
Keeper Magnussen here looking for a move onto Shaka as well. Keeper Magnussen spun on those tires and he's already fighting for P10, so really good job from him. He's actually gonna go for a move here in that tight right-hander.
Oh, a little bit of a tap.
Still
Yeah,
side by
Danny,
side.
I noticed what I just said, and that, I mean, it didn't make sense, but I understood it myself, so I went for it.
You know, don't put my my words, you know, like you know, don't like expose them. Neon Race P2. So Neon Race actually got a move on Sonny that we missed, as Kimi picks up a 30-second time penalty. Keeper Magnussen as well. Side by side with Shaka. I think that was a bump there. I think it looks like he might have shoved him out of the way, as Ocean Chief now is trying to go on the outside of Shaka, but he stays behind. Shaka on the inside. They're going side by side, but I think Shaka might have gotten a better exit as Ocean Chief actually touches a bit of the grass, still going side by side in that downhill right-hander. And Ocean Chief stays in front, gets the move done as well. So Shaka loses 2 places from, I think, that contact with Kieber Magnussen.
As we have a train going from P5 to P8, is that? Yeah. 4-car train right here with Fusions close behind. Not close enough to make a move or have DRS, but close enough to be in the train.
Yeah, DJ Mario
That's
is
great.
really close here. Litazi picks up a 3-second time penalty, but DJ Mario is gonna have DRS and ERS. Is this another DRS train? Are people gonna pass each other, or are they just gonna, you know, wait it out?
It's a great question. As Owen is just making it his own race right now, already making a
Yellow
3-second
flag.
gap.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Neon Ray spun.
Right.
Gets out of the way of
Around.
everyone coming up. So Neon Ray's in P2 spinning up.
That is not a great rejoin, but I forgot that ghosting is on, so hey ho, we're fine.
Yes.
As we have a full cost safety car.
Oh yeah, Fusions. Fusions retired and turned like in Sector 1. I think he. So if we go on board with Kimmy, I think we're gonna go past the broken down car of Fusions here. Yeah, he did
And
go
he just
into a wall there.
Wall. Owen A2K gets a drive-through for speeding under safety car. I
So-
think he's done.
Yeah, I think his race went from bad to worse.
As he pits for mediums and serves his penalty, but it can't serve his drive-through.
He's gonna have to do it again. Hopefully he realizes.
I hope so too, because otherwise well,
Owen
I
is
mean,
coming into the pits as well. So what tire is he gonna go on? Keeps
I
it in
assume he's
limits.
gonna
Yeah.
Pit on. He's
Yeah.
going to pit on the hards.
Yeah, mediums. I don't think mediums will get you to the end from here. I think you need to go.
No,
13.
hards will definitely get you to the end, depending on how many laps we're gonna do on the safety car. But we have some differentiating
Oh,
strategies here. We
Kimmy!
have-
Kimmy picks up a drive-through as well. So we're gonna have
Oh,
quite a few
no.
people doing. As DJ Mario is actually up into P1 now.
If he doesn't pit, then that's a. I mean, he should have.
Yeah, if DJ Mario doesn't pit here, then he is.
He should have, because if he was on the medium, sure he could have made them stick, but those softs are they're not gonna survive. He just lost out on track position with that.
Yeah, I feel like that as well. Is they're just following that Mercedes in front of them.
It's nice to see a Mercedes being slow once in a while.
Keep in mind, cars are equal, and the Red Bulls and Ferraris are really high up, including an AlphaTauri, which didn't.
No,
pit.
I meant the safety car.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Let me move my mic a bit.
Some differentiating
Oh, no, is
strategies
that-
here, but
Is that A2K going into the pits again? Oh no, he's trying to serve his.
I don't. I don't even. I don't have any words for that.
But, it happened to me before. It's,
Yes, it did. I still remember that day.
The one
You
race
weren't-
I was on.
You
for
weren't
podium-
happy.
The one race I was on for a podium, and I get a drive-through under safety car, and then I try to serve it under safety car, and it doesn't work.
Oh boy, I still
Yeah.
remember that day like yesterday.
Oh,
What is going on up
DJ
here?
Mario got disqualified for ignoring yellow flag. What?
What? No? Did he? Are you sure he didn't just pit? Because he's still on track for me.
He is for me as well, but. What?
What? What? Anyway, so
Did he
Codemasters, you have some explaining to do.
Check,
What? the-
check the race director if he actually
Hold-
did.
Yeah.
think-
Hold on. No, he isn't disqualified. Hold on, what? No, 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 he's not disqualified.
Well, yeah, DJ Mario Pit for Hearts. He doesn't get disqualified, as A2K actually does retire though, so maybe we just saw the wrong thing and we saw A2K retiring, and but I'm fairly certain at my young age that wouldn't be the issue. I think safety car is coming in this lap, so Owen will be looking to get a good start. Owen is going to be controlling the pace of everyone. Sonny is on mediums.
Can they last 26 laps? I sincerely doubt that.
I think at some point it's gonna be just luck to see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
For a moment I thought, oh, safety car restart, here we go. Yeah, I'll tell the story later.
Does not get a good restart.
In the back, Gurla and Neon Rays, Gurla actually gets past him into turn 1 after the restart. Owen got a pretty good start though. It's actually in the back, someone spun, Legloff. Legloff is in the wall.
Oh no. Hard tire is not warm enough and he just pushes it too much. And
Fubar and Kebab also going side by side. Fubar on the outside went past him. There's so many people side by side. Kimmy, 3 cars almost going into this fast section now. Kimmy in this right-hander. I think he got a move. I don't even know where he was to begin with. But Vijay and Shaka also gained some positions. Ocean Chief already in P8, so a really good job from him. Ocean Chief on hards. Those medium runners are they're gonna mix things up though, because I think they will be faster than the hard runners, but those tires are gonna die towards the end.
Yeah, definitely gonna be. Yeah, definitely will be faster at the start and at the restart, but the drop off will probably be pretty significant, seeing as the softs only last for 7 laps. Well, worn softs, but still.
Sonny's getting really close to Owen here. Those medium tires are quite a bit faster. So what I was about to say was, for a moment when I saw
Kimmy pits?
Yeah, he had a drive-through, keep in mind.
Oh, right, true.
Yeah, so what I thought happened, I felt like Mario might have sped past the safety car to go to the pits to get ahead of it. I felt like that was the only possible explanation of how he would have been disqualified, but I'm glad that didn't happen.
As with BJ and Ocean Chief battling out somewhere in Sector 2. Oh god, that's so unprofessional. I don't know any of these corners.
Yeah, none of us do. It's a new track.
Oh, yeah, true.
Sector 2.
I mean,
Sector 2 basically is those the fast right-hander followed by the 2 slow corners and a DRS straight. Looking down the grid, Sonny 5/10 off of Owen. Is DRS enabled this lap? I think it might be. No, it's not yet.
No, isn't it next lap? Yeah.
It's next lap, yeah. So this lap, yeah, DRS enabled. So Sonny is trying to close up onto Owen here. I think the longer Owen stays in front, the better it is for him. He is on those hards after all.
Oh, and BJ just forgot his overtake button on and ran out of deployment way before the finish line. Or main straight, rather.
Maybe it's a different strategy, you know.
Yeah, I was interested by the fact that
Fubar actually Kebab was wide. Fubar goes past him, and that puts Legloff into potential for a move onto Kebab as well. Kebab went really wide into that slow left-hander. It's a bit banked as well. Now on the back of him, this fast
Kebab just got he just got a little he got the short end of a stick because he was on worn mediums by the time safety car came out, and now he currently has 7 laps of wear on those.
Legloff is really looking for a move onto Kebab here. He is going left and right. He's searching for where he could go past. Now with DRS and ERS, he's gonna go on the outside of Kebab. He does have quite a lot more speed. They're going side by side still into that corner. They actually touch a bit as Legloff actually goes off track. That is what we talked about in qualifying. It's really hard to go for a move into that corner as of how tight it is. Even if you want to leave space with how understeer some of the cars are, it's hard to go side by side there. So Owen actually stayed in front after the straight and the DRS attack of Sonny.
Kebab just forced him out wide there, did not leave him any space on the inside there, so interesting little bit of a scenario there.
Yeah, so how much? Oh, and there, Fubar, actually DJ Mario trying to go for a move onto Shaka actually bumps him, almost bumps him out.
BJ all over the back of Ocean Chief here.
BJ is on those medium tires. I think all the medium tires are trying to get past the front runners. Sonny also really close to the back of Owen.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't really know how beneficial it is to, well, push those mediums to get past the hards if you can't do it directly. Because you're just going to push the car and wear out your tires even faster compared to the hard runners.
There's a yellow flag in sector 2 and that is Kimi. No.
Kimi facing the wrong way again.
It is his, I think, at least like Connor, as Sonny actually goes past Owen into turn 1. Actually, they're still side by side, but Sonny with the better traction should be getting a move here. I think Owen should be letting this one go. There's another yellow flag behind. Sonny gets the job done, I think, onto Owen here. Behind on the main straight, Bija actually pits. And into turn 1, there is Fubar and Legla fighting. And actually a spun DJ Mario there as well.
As Sonny gets a horrible exit out of the first left banked corner, and Owen gives him a little tap on the back saying like, hey, let's go, man. Gotta get this race going. And,
Sonya and Owen both low on DRS. Gurla as well behind him, me and Ray's also low. Everyone is quite low on ERS. Kibra Magnussen though on almost 100%. So Kibra Magnussen is I think the person that's managing the ERS the best so far. What's happening in the chat?
yes, we did put bananas on track because otherwise it's interesting. We have another spun car.
DJ Mario.
In sector 2, yeah, that's DJ Mario. He cooked his tires in that first spin. He's probably suffering from it already.
DJ Mario's race went from
starting
last
to
last to going to first place, then getting disqualified.
Like Lap making a move on Kebab on the main straight. Has quite a bit of overspeed into T1, but makes the move stick pretty easily.
Down the grid though. Owen 5/10 off of Sonny. Sonny took 5 laps or so to actually get past Owen there on those mediums.
Yeah, assuming we are gonna have some tire drop off soon, that the gap to Owen probably won't be getting any bigger. Don't know how far those hards can go, and don't know how far those mediums can go.
The hards can definitely go to the end of the race as someone pit onto them, I think, start of the race, but then they pit onto something else on their safety car since it is a free pit. But yeah, the hards definitely go towards the end of the race, I think, from like lap 5 or so. You know, I would say, that's my guess. I don't know the pace of the hards or the mediums though, as Kieber Magnussen actually is really close to Litazi. On the main straight, Kieber Magnussen goes on the inside. He does have quite a lot more pace. Coming into turn 1.
Oh, they touch a little bit.
Oh, and they actually both go wide there.
I think their tires just got hooked. Litozi's around. Kieber Magnussen still carries on as Dominon goes into the wall and loses his front wing. A same spot where Fusion's actually DNF'd.
It's easy to lose it into that corner.
I think he just locked it up. Leglaf just picking up the...
Wing seems fine.
Dominon definitely have some... end plate is gone and some more wing damage as well. Kebab just breezes past him because of that wing damage.
I think Fubar is going to be going into the back of him now. I mean, onto the back of him. Hopefully not into the back of him. That would be quite tragic.
That would not. Yeah, that would not be great.
Yeah, Chief is doing really good this race. P6 already. Looking down though. Yeah, Fubar is going for a move onto Dominon here. Dominon just lets go. He knows it's not his place to fight that with wing damage. Leglaf though on the back of Shaka. Leglaf is gets a bit unstable there on that curb. Leglaf is one of those drivers. He is really fast. He has that quality pace, but in the race, usually mistakes just follow him from what I've seen so far.
Yeah. The gap between Owen and Sonny staying the same.
Yellow flag in sector 3. That's actually Kimmy on the main straight that lost it.
That's a feat.
Kimmy, no. I think it's out of the banking. There's a small bump on the track, and luckily he did lose it before the pits. He will
Yeah,
just spin.
pretty good spot to spin for the considering the pits, but
Owen
is he
though,
going
Owen
to
is
do
sticking
it?
behind Sonny in the DRS zone. Gerla also in the back of them both now.
Laglaf and Shaka fighting to the start of sector 3. Possibly going to go side by side into the final banking. No. No, Laglaf is going to wait for that main straight for the DRS to go past. He actually starts the move already before the DRS straight.
But he does have DRS, so he's gonna have a lot more pace than him. And into turn 1 he will be in front. Still takes the inside line, but he gets the job done as Shaka touches that inside curb. Every time I see a driver touch that inside curb, you know that feeling in your chest when you go out with a girl for the first time? Like those butterflies, you know? Maybe this is not the right example, but I am making a point. I am making a point. That inside
I
curb,
understand.
that
I
inside
understand.
curb can spin you so easily, just like almost any other curb on this track. You know, maybe that wasn't the right example to give, but it got its point across.
It's more like me walking outside and seeing everything is frozen, and then I take one step and I'm just like fearing for my life to split my skull open because, you know, Finland.
Yeah, Finland is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
good commentary right there. Finland is cold, guys.
you heard it here first.
Owen is actually on the back of Sonny.
Yeah, Sonny is starting to feel those tires right now. It's the drop off is
Ooh, Owen is really
happening.
close to him here. He's actually pulling him in. Oh god, my words are just coming out wrong today. It's in the past 2 days actually. I couldn't talk. Owen actually, I think Owen might be going for a move here in the next couple of laps.
Yeah. I mean, you sent me a message 10 minutes before stream. Hey, do you want to commentate? So I wasn't prepared. So, I mean, I can get excused. You can't.
In my defense, I was playing Flight Simulator. I was flying all over the world.
All right.
I was really close to the Amazonian forest as well, but now we're here on the sandbanks of Zandvoort, which is proving to be a much more fun race than I anticipated.
Isn't Zandvoort really just a sand fort? Like, isn't that a literal
Eddie,
translation?
it's enough.
Okay, sorry. As
Tipsy,
DJ Mario gets a 3-second time penalty.
I think the best you can get to rally in Finland is watching some of these drivers drift or fail drift through some of these corners. Don't want to call out names, but Kimi did a couple of those so far. As there's actually a Fubar spun talking about drifting.
Oh my. Oh boy. Shaka gets a wonky exit out of T1, goes pretty much fully on that inside curb, which we already talked about, saying it's not a great place to be.
Oh, as DJ Mario, I think, went a bit on the grass there in turn 1, or was it Fubar? One of them two. Not really sure. So it wasn't AlphaTauri. Now
So,
we got... yeah.
So top 4 has their own race going, and there's Keyboard Magnussen with 11 seconds to the top people, and then there's a 3-second gap behind him. It's not really much going on apart from the battle for first.
I think the battle for first is all we need to be focused on here, as our debate about Finland God people talking.
Guys, drop it. It was. We have a race going on, okay?
I mean, you are Finnish, you could do some tourist slam points. Kebab actually really close to the back of Shaka here. Might be going for a move onto the straight. Now he's gonna have DRS and ERS. He actually doesn't use DRS. Does he have slipstream? Oh no, he's not close enough. My bad. He will not be going for a move, as my professional opinion.
Yeah.
But Sonny, Owen, Gurla, Neon Rays, all of them could come out of this a winner. But I think
I
Owen,
think
Gurla,
looking
and-
at this,
oh, Shaka spun.
And-
No, not Shaka. BJ spun.
we just spun just before the pits. Yeah, people were spinning out of that last corner. He
picks
I,
up a
I
5-second as well.
he didn't even brake for that. So assuming he just wants to take the penalty and have it going on, or then he's, well, he didn't retire, so it seemed kind of intentional to me.
Tipsy, you know, if you want to know the answer to that question, write me a message in private and I'll respond. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Owen actually going for a move onto Sonny for P1 on the inside. I think he might get the move done here. This is what Sonny did to him the lap prior, or it was the other way around. I think one of them was on the outside, or it might even be just the same way. But that put Gurla now even closer to Sonny. This is getting closer and closer with every lap. That's Owen now really has more pace than Sonny does in front, so he will be going for a move.
Yes, on his tires they are gone, or well, going
yellow
to be
flag.
Oh,
There's a yellow flag.
flags.
What
That
was-
would be Bija in front. He's looking up to I don't know. He crossed the pit exit white line as well. He's got 10 seconds of penalties going. He's been bonking on walls that he's seen.
Gets out of the way for
Getting
the
blue
front
flagged.
runners. Owen, is he gonna go for a move here? No, he doesn't. He knows it's. I mean, I hope he knows, or he just didn't feel like doing that one. But he didn't go for a move into turn 1. I think Sonny might be here on the verge of losing actually all 3 positions. Those medium tires are not gonna be going to the end, I think.
Yeah, Sonny does. I think he picked the wrong strategy for those mediums because looking at the time gaps, he's going to lose a lot of positions on track, and everyone that's behind him is on those hards that can go to the end.
Then again, if he does pit, he's gonna be 10 seconds behind. I think he will be going for softs. Fuber picks up a 3-second time penalty, but on softs he could gain the positions back though. He's gonna be a lot faster than these old hard runners as Owen goes a bit wider on that corner exit.
Yeah, it's not great as Kebab loses a position to Shaka on the main straight once again. That seeming to be a hot spot for those overtakes. Also this left side banking as well.
I think most of the overtakes happen in Sector 1, and then Sector 2 is all about preparing a good run for the...
Dominon going past Fubar on that main straight. Once again, seeing moves on that DRS straight. That seems to be the place to overtake on this track.
Shaka picks up a 3-second time penalty. You know, I say this every stream. At some point, I just don't know what to say. And then I'm just going to say it again. You know, dirty air in this game is much worse than what it was last year. So following people is hard, as Sonny actually goes into the pits here. So Sonny's going to shake things up by pitting with a 2-stop. He's going to lose positions to both... actually, no, that's 2 guys getting...
Ooh, that's a bold strategy there, going on to the soft tires with
Softs?
11 laps to go.
That gets you to the end. Softs will get you to the end from here. They will be dead towards the end. They will be around 60 to 65%, I think, if he does not spin. As actually
We have
talking about spins, that's Litazi spinning in
We have a racing point around and yeah, in sector 2, just before the
Kimmy's
DRS
corner.
straight.
No, we don't have corner names for Zandvoort. So, you know, let's start here. 2 SRL, tier 3. That is Kimmy's corner from now on, as Keeper Magnussen picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Sonny already on the back of... Wait, hold on. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
he came out on just behind him, so he didn't actually lose out that much. He would have lost a lot more time if he stayed out for one more lap.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, he will be going for a move here. I think those softs are just so much faster than the mediums at this point.
Yeah, he does have to do quite a bit of work to get back to where he was, though, because he's currently 15 seconds behind the leaders.
Yellow flag
as we have another car around that Shaka around in that same corner.
Yeah, Bija actually retired. I think we missed that one, but Owen, Gurla, and Ian Rays, all 3 of them are super close here, as we have 10 laps of the race left. So it's still all up for play, and Sonny is still in a good spot to maybe even win the race if he can pull up like 1 to 2 seconds per lap.
If he can. He's going to have to take all out of his car for now, and he's really low on ERS, just trying to get past Keyboard Magnussen.
As Wimpy says, that's a typical Ferrari strategy right there, and I might just agree with that one. But you know, at least one side of the garage is getting it right with Gurla in P2 right now. Gurla is a reserve driver as well, so Gurla doing really good.
Yeah, as chat here is saying that Keyboard Magnussen is a really good defender, and as I was starting to say that, he makes a mistake into the corner. Sonic trying to go around the outside has way more grip onto the DRS straight, but somehow Keyboard Magnussen gets a way better exit out of the corner. Sonny just has to give that up.
Ooh,
Locks up
but
into the
goes
corner
a bit
here.
wide there. He goes on the gravel, and Sonny, I think, just gets the position.
Still fighting for the position though. Sonny now way ahead. I think Keyboard Magnussen is going to give up this position, but he does get the DRS for this main straight. Is he going to make a move back on him? He has ERS. ERS completely out. Pulls up alongside. Goes into T1 quite a bit ahead. Going side by side. Still sticking side by side with Sonny there. Sonny really needs to get this move done if he wants to go fighting for those positions at the top and regain that podium position, now clearly ahead of him.
Yeah, but this fight didn't play really good for Sonny because he lost almost 1.5 seconds to the people he's chasing up in front. Now 14.3 seconds to gain in 9 laps, and if he does that and he catches up to the front runners, I mean, just hats off at that point. But I think I don't think that is achievable.
He's gonna have to be a tire whisperer and also push the. Well, he's gonna have to do a
Leglov
set.
actually spinning here. He'll try to go for a move onto Ocean Shift, but he hits the inside curve. You know, the curves I was talking about that make me feel butterflies in my stomach like some girls. But you know, he lost it his own. Does the fastest lap of the race with a 1:12.3 on those 18 lap hold hards. He's actually outside of the DRS of Gurla, so he's decided to push here, pull away from everyone. As I think he knows that Sonny is on. Sonny's in soft tires. Sonny actually sets the fastest lap with a 1:11.9, so just 0.3 faster than Owen on soft. As Ocean Chief
Keyboard
actually,
Magnussen
Keyboard Magnussen pits.
hits onto those medium tires for the last 9 laps. Apparently, he thought that the wear was bad enough, so he wouldn't continue on those until the end of the race.
Ocean
Interesting
Chief
to see
doing a
here
really
if
good
the
job.
yeah. Well, considering he's on a keyboard and throttle is either 0 or 100%, you can't really maintain your tires that well.
Yeah, definitely not. Kebab on first softs is also in the back of Shaka here. I think there will be some fighting here in the last few laps as well. Neon Race is actually dropping off a Gurla as well, as Kebab almost goes into the back of Shaka there. Just barely goes on the outside, so Kebab is a lot faster. You know, I just want to say to Ocean Chief, he's using number 78. I use number 79, you know. If we ever end up in the same tier, you know, Ocean Chief, I got you covered. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I genuinely don't. I'm just saying random stuff at this point.
I generally don't know what you mean most of the time, so that's fine.
Okay, Eddie. You could be more polite in the way you say that.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I maybe did a little bit, but it's fine.
Shaka actually
Anyway,
walks up a bit, but now Kebab is going to be trying to fight him. I think he's going to get the move down onto that main straight into turn 1. At this point, people really don't want to fight. It's about getting those points. As there's actually a yellow flag. I think that's Litozzi and DJ Mario that are fighting. I think one of them might have had a spin. DJ Mario is on soft tires.
believe that was Fubar actually going a little bit sideways on that same corner that has collected so many lives in this race, but didn't catch that. As we have Kebab going around, possibly even hitting Shaka.
Oh yeah, Shaka spun in front of him as well. So both
Don't
of
know
them
what
spun.
happened there.
That promotes Domino in up one position. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I think that corner.
I completely missed that as well. I believe they came together as Kimi gets a 3-second time. But, oh,
Neon
just-
Ray's really close onto the back of Gurla here, and Tipsy, please don't encourage him, please. Out of all people, he's not one to encourage. But anyways, Neon Rays is here fighting Gurla for P2. Neon Rays showing some real good pace as well. He won last week with just an insane strategy call, and yeah.
Be interesting to see the end of this race. 6 laps to go, and those 20-lap-old hards are not gonna have the pace as just as I say that. We have Neon Rays going a little bit sideways in that downhill corner there. top three quite close to each other, but the only real fight here right now is Gerla and Neon Rays for that P2 position. Also, haven't checked on penalties, so I don't know how the top end guys are gonna end up.
I don't think Owen has a single penalty. I don't want to jinx him. I want to see Owen win. Not because of bias or anything, but he's been trying to get a win for every race of this season. He's been always so close and always getting just edged out of it. Race 1 penalties, race 2 I don't even remember, and so on. So yeah.
Well, just a little spoiler here for you here. Gerla and Owen do not have a single warning.
As Neon Race actually gets past Gerla, as you were saying that into turn 1, it's just an easy move to be done.
But if Gerla stays on to Neon Race for the rest of the race, I can't speak. He's fine. Neon Race does have a 3-second time penalty.
So Owen, even if Neon Race goes past him, Owen is going to still be promoted to P1. No, you know, let's not talk about Owen. I think if we talk about him, something's gonna happen. Owen, you got this. Anyways, Sonny still 13 seconds behind, so that soft call isn't really paying off. He's not gaining as much time as he would be wanting to.
No, that's he made the wrong call on those mediums. He's still gaining on his time. He's currently 84 hundredths up, but it's not enough. He would have to turn his car to 110% so he could catch up, or get some DRS off of Kimi. That would help out for sure, but it won't help out for 13 seconds, especially on
actually, there's someone retiring. Litozzi retires in the pits.
Interesting. Well, I mean, over 75% of the race is done, so he will be classified, but that is not enough for points.
Also, retiring through the menu does not bring out the safety car or virtual safety car, so that's not going to be something that comes out. I don't even know if that comes out in the last few laps even. So yeah, that's also one thing.
Beats me. No,
yeah, the game can't end on safety car if I recall correctly.
Is that a feature that Codemasters put in?
I think it was last year. I don't think a safety car could come out in the last 3 laps.
I don't actually know.
Oh, as I accidentally pressed my controller and I am switching cameras. Okay, so let's leave my controller there. I just wanted to have something in my hands.
I see.
Yeah, this end is getting close. Gerla is already 2 seconds behind Neon Race, so Neon Race is also not pulling away. He wants that P2.
As someone in the chat said that Sonny probably has really warm tires, and as soon as he said that, I noticed that one of his tires was at 110 degrees. So yeah, that's right.
How can you notice that?
I looked at his wheel.
Oh yeah, it is. His front left is 110.
It's a little warm.
As the weather is becoming cloudy here, are we gonna end the race on a couple of drops? Of water, of course.
Hasn't it been like this for the entire race?
No, it's been sunny.
Oh, okay.
Or you could say it's been sunny.
Please.
I think I'm getting sacked of commentating from next week onwards.
Yeah.
Alex, leave that to in a private place. Leave what? I completely don't know what I said. What did I say?
I don't know.
I know what I said. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm glad no one else besides Tipsy picked that up. Not even Eddie here. So
I honestly didn't even pay attention.
It's better that way.
I'm going to watch the VOD, so.
No, it's fine. No need. As Kimi is moving out of the way of Sonny.
Of Sonny there.
Sonny
yeah.
got DRS onto him as well, so. Yeah, Sonny pushing back, but he's actually losing time. His front left is cooling down. It's at 90 now.
Yeah, I actually don't know how accurate those temperatures are because
I don't think they're accurate at all.
I don't know. I think those are actually telling us the surface temperature rather than the core temperature, which is not what we want to look at.
Gerla 2.2 behind. Gerla needs to stay within 3 seconds. Neon Rays is pushing super hard now. If Neon Rays catches up to Owen, he has DRS, meaning he's most likely gonna pull away from Gerla, but is he gonna catch up to Owen? That's a good thing. As Tipsy, please don't expose me. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing as well. The front left gamer I completely agree with you. The front left has the most issues on this track. There's so many corners that depend on the left tire. So yeah, just so much on it. 2.5 behind Gerla now.
I mean, Neon Race will get even closer and even further from closer to Owen and further from Gerla if he gets that DRS onto the back markers, but he's so out of ERS that he can't get enough and can't get close
both of them
enough.
are out of ERS. Both of them are at 3%, as Owen is on 20. Owen is just relaxed.
I think Owen really has to use more ERS
No,
than he
Tipsy
is
Owen
currently
doesn't
using.
have a single warning. You know, don't say it. He has in the bag, Tipsy, please. If something happens to him, that's on you, as Gerla actually is outside of the 3-second gap here, with 2 laps left.
Oh boy, Gerla really has to get that pace up so he can still keep up with Neon Race. Neon Race has not gotten another penalty, so currently 50 hundreds, well 50, what? 500s, so almost a tenth behind right now from that pace.
You know what? I agree with Tipsy. Owen has this in the bag. There's nothing that could go wrong. Not a single thing. He's not gonna hit any curbs. He is crossing the finish line first.
Alright. As we have someone asking, that's Lucy asking, driver of the day. Who is your driver of the day, Senex?
Ocean Chief, I don't even have to think about anything else.
Do I smell a little bit of bias in there?
No bias at all. Ocean Chief did an amazing job. Starting P14, I think it was.
Was he that low? I thought it was
Yeah.
P13, P12?
No. I think it was
Anywho, I mean, doesn't matter. That's an impressive performance. You're right about that. Yeah.
As Owen
So
is
far,
here on the final lap. Let's go right on board. You know, he's not gonna make any mistakes. I think this is gonna be a good lap, a victory lap. Oh god, I really hope something bad doesn't happen now. Oh no. As Dragon predicted 3 DNFs, he was close. There's 4, so you know, nice to Dragon. We had one disqualification that wasn't a real disqualification. So that's the thing. And now Owen coming here in the double right-hander to end the race. All he needs to do is not spin into this next 2 corners, which we saw 2 people lose it, I think. And no,
yeah.
He keeps it clean. About to cross the finish line. And Owen, after 4 races, finally wins the Tier 3 Grand Prix of the Netherlands, Dutch Zandvoort.
Gerla actually slowed down immensely before the finish line, noticing that he doesn't have the gap and just stays P3. Sonny, unfortunately, with that strategy and with the gamble that he did on the softs, didn't pay off and lost his podium position. Good points nonetheless, but must be a disappointing end for him for this race.
P5. Well, really good
Ocean Chief with a great race this time around. This
time around, he's been having good races. What are you talking about?
What?
Eddie, relax.
Huh?
Ocean Chief's been having really good races.
I haven't seen the other races, so I just pulled that out of my hat.
You said this time around. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I just.
Oh, Gerla had a puncture.
Words.
Did he?
Oh, I think his tire.
Yeah, he does. Gerla has a front left puncture.
I think his tire punctured right at the end or after the finish line. Yeah.
So his tire punctured. Yeah. Don't take Tipsy. I told you, don't encourage it. As driver of the day from the game goes to DJ Mario. I'm sticking with Tipsy. I mean, not Tipsy. Tipsy, you're in my head again. No. Oh no.
I think I'm still gonna go for the for Ocean to be the driver of the day this time around. Positions gained, solid race for him. Yeah.
Interview time. I think Owen's gonna be the first one to come in. He always wants to talk to me. Let me just make the funny transition here. I did press the right key this time. I didn't do the start thing where I just pressed some wrong keys. Well, let me alter for the game. Okay, so people watching. Okay, so Tipsy, send me some DMs. Oh no. Oh no.
I don't think this is the time to watch
Yes,
DMs from
it is
Tipsy.
not, but I do need someone to move people in for me. Triton, move people. So now that we have that out of the way, I have 2 pings as well. So there's been quite a lot of missed out through this race.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting some people for interviews. I definitely want to hear Owen for sure. Sonny as well, I think. Uh, to be honest, I'd want to hear quite a few people. We'll see who will want to move. Actually, let me just tag Owen.
You're the boss here.
Yeah,
So,
I am.
no, okay.
Tipsy, I read them. I am.
Oh no. why did
Tipsy,
you
I don't
do
know
that?
what to say about you. You are. Yes, Wimpy, I completely agree. Chief is driver of the day by a margin. But anyways, back to Tipsy. Tipsy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think angelic is the right word.
Did you possibly? Oh, never mind.
Did I possibly what?
No, I just had a brain fart.
I cannot actually get people to move in. Or Triton is, I'm not getting responses from Triton. Wait.
That's great.
Yes, I am really well organized. This went from from bad to good to now. What's happening? Actually, you know what, Owen, you're gonna come last. So let's get Ocean Chief. Since he can actually join this channel and I can't move, so we want to talk to Ocean Chief.
Yeah.
Please, Ocean Chief, join. I am running out of people here. No one wants to move. Yeah. Oh wow. This race though. I came in with low expectations and I came out with quite high expectations, but Ocean Chief, hello.
Hello.
First of all, congrats.
Thank you.
Second of all, you got our driver of the day.
Yeah, boys. Yes. Yes, that's my second ever. Excellent.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
think.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you did a phenomenal job getting from. What were you P14 in quali?
I was way back. I was.
P15?
Wasn't I like? How many was there? It was
Yeah,
pretty
Eddie,
much
I
like
told
second
you
or third last.
he was towards the back.
Yeah, I mean P15 to P5. That's amazing. Good job on that one.
Yeah, like I don't know this track. Like any new tracks, because I'm the oldest guy. I don't know, Eddie. I haven't really talked to you before, but I'm the oldest guy that ever league race apparently. I'm 41, so it takes me a long time to learn these tracks. But I did skip Barber in the iRacing series. I grind a lot of that in the lead up to this one, which the skip Barber, if you've ever seen it drive, it's quite slow, but it helps me learn the layout of the track. So I was very familiar with the track layout, but trying to get a handle of F1 cars on the track is a whole different matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, like at the start of the race, when there was people around me, I was driving very. Uh, I was like literally about to lose it quite a lot. I think I had a few battles where I could have went either way, but yeah, as I kind of got clear air, I started getting my groove, and then I just got into the zone, and yeah, I just held on to that. A lot of people crashed as well, that has to be said, but that's it. I mean, that's my kind of strong point. I can be consistent, and I can keep it on track most of the time. You don't really see me spin out too much, so I think that was like it served me well on this track because it looked like a lot of other guys had incidents.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
probably, while practicing, you probably became acquainted with some of the curves as well yourself.
Yeah, you know that bank in sector one, you got that little, you turn one, and then the second part, what's that, like a left right?
Yeah, yeah.
That one scares the bejesus out of me every time. I'm like, I'm gonna lose it, and then I get to that bank corner, the hairpin, and I just can't slow down fast enough, and I always snatch the brakes. But yeah, I just kind of just tried to find my groove. Shout out to my crew chief, Icewind. He kept me sane during this one again.
Yeah.
Um, because there, if you ever watch my streams, it's a lot of like mistakes. Like I'll pit 3 times in 3 laps and stuff like this. I basically shoot myself in the foot often. And this one, I didn't. I don't know what happened at the start, but I didn't pick a strategy, so I just basically was given. I think it was, what was it, medium hard then.
Yeah, I think you did go medium to hard.
Yeah, the original idea was soft hard, but for some reason, whenever I went to the grid, I had a medium hard strategy all of a sudden. So the safety car came out, and Icewind just said, "Yeah, just pit for hards," and it turned out to be the right call. So
Yeah, those hards of everyone. I think the
yeah,
safety car really shaped the whole race from that point on. But yeah,
so that's my fans in the background. Um,
you
but yeah,
had
safety car usually it screws me over. I usually have like my strategy all set up, but this one was just like mashed together at the last second. So the safety car just forced me onto the hards early, and props to the leg laugh. He was behind me and he was catching me rapidly, and I think from what Iceland told me, he kind of touched the curb on the inside of one of those left-handers, and I know from experience, if you touch that, it pretty much means you're going to spin out, and that bought me enough time to keep the P5 position. So yeah, it was a good race. Enjoyed that one.
yeah, it was fun seeing it was fun seeing everyone, to be honest, even you just climbing your position slowly just with strategy. So yeah, I mean, just again, congrats and congrats on
Yeah.
getting driver of the day as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll enjoy watching it back. So
Yeah.
cheers, guys.
It
Really
was
fun.
it was a really fun race, much better than Vietnam. I think this track is. By the way, in comparison to Vietnam, how would you rate this track?
Uh, I was a bit worried because I'm the admin of SLR, and I'm a bit worried about the we haven't done it yet. Xanafor, we haven't done it in a league race yet. We've done a few practices and stuff, but I was a bit wary about how tight the track is, especially sector 1, 2. And I can see if people are impatient, there will be a lot of incidents. But sometimes that kind of makes, that in F1 as well, you see sometimes, not so much anymore, but sometimes you see these chaotic races and they can be fun to watch, because there's so much different stuff going on. And yeah, I think I would say out of 10, I would give it probably, considering a P5 there, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, only a
Yeah.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Next season is gonna be a 10.
Yeah, I think if I actually get good at it, I'll give it a higher rating. So expect a podium next time, maybe.
uh, well, yeah. Anyway, congrats and thanks again for joining. Um,
Yeah, thanks, guys.
yeah.
Catch you later.
Enjoy the rest of your evening as well. So
You too. Bye,
yeah,
bye, bye, bye.
bye.
See.
Uh, okay. Now we're actually gonna get Sonny in here. I want Owen to wait and suffer a bit, as Sonny is actually in here
Wow.
now. Hello, Sonny.
Why shall he suffer? Come on, he won.
Oh, cause he won. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna leave the best for last.
Well, is that an insult to? Well, hold on, Xanax.
No. 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 I didn't mean it like that. But
Watch your words, man.
Sonny, the strategy.
I don't know. I just tried it. I didn't practice this track, so I just went like I think I wouldn't be able to get Owen with standard strategy, so I went with like a all in or nothing mentality.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how the strategy will work because I only did practice in time trial, so no idea in the moment if it was good or not. I asked in voice chat and they told me it's like whatever, and in the end it was not whatever. I mean, the gap was huge, and I don't know. I thought I'm lapping quite fast, and then I was looking at the delta, and I was seeing it not changing each lap, and I was like, this is not going to end well. So yeah,
Yeah.
probably lost out on the podium because of that, or otherwise would be in like 3-car battle for the entire race if I didn't do that. But by looking at the first stint, I thought that with mediums I will be able to get away from the pack behind, which never happened. It wasn't even close to breaking the DRS. So, and like nail in the coffin was when I went out of the pits and I was out, I mean, ahead of Keyboard Magnussen when it happened. And I accidentally left the car mode in lean fuel. So at the end of this non-DRS fast speed section, he overtook me, and I was like, "How does he have speed to move past me there?" And I looked at the lean mode on the straight, and I was like, "Okay." And he actually defended, slowed me down for like 5 laps, and yeah, it took a while to get past him. So this was like a nail in the coffin because maybe without it I could be a bit closer.
Yeah.
But definitely lesson learned with the strategy on this track for future.
Yeah. I mean, it was still fun seeing you. You know, in the end, you still kept us up on our seats. Metaphorically, not. I'm too lazy to actually get up, but still.
Yeah, same.
It was still, are you actually gonna close up in the end? It was still fun seeing if you're going to, and then at some point, we just noticed that your tires were, the temperatures were, far away from optimal, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's also the setup thing I need to figure out. I was not paying a lot of attention to setups and to practice outside of time trial on this track, so definitely something that can be improved in the next tracks.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
Which track is next actually?
next track.
To check.
Oh, hmm.
I'll check really. It's Spain.
Spain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also, also not my best, but we'll see.
yeah. Spain is it's one of those tracks where you really need to be careful on tire wear. So yeah, I mean, good luck in practicing for that one, and you got SLR race coming up soon as well. So good luck in that one.
Yeah, we'll take the lessons learned today into that
Yeah.
one.
Well, anyways, thank you for joining
Thank you,
here.
guys.
And now, okay, now Owen. Now, time to get our race winner in here. Championship leader. Um, any more things? F1 Tier 3 discussion. Don't forget me this time. Yes, Owen, yes. I'm not
Yes.
gonna forget you, Owen. You finally won your race.
Finally.
How do you
Was
win? How do you
Don't
feel?
worry.
No, how do you-
Oh, very. It was intense. It was horrible. Quali was horrible. I messed up on my last lap, which got me P1. I think I lost like a tenth or two in the last sector. I was just really inconsistent in the last sector. And in the race, oh my god, horrible. It was so like just nerves and my little race with Sunny after the safety car as well. There was some very, very close, very close to both of us dying a couple of times during that. But except from that, it was very consistent, and I think I just held my race pace quite well.
Yeah. How relieved did you feel when ATK actually lost it in lap 2 or 3? Was it?
Very, because I've never seen this guy before. He was quick in quali, and all that was going through my head was I hope someone does a Sunny, because last week in China, Sunny spun out on the second lap behind me. And then as soon as I looked behind me to see how close this guy was, because I need the second gap for the DRS, he'd spun. And from that point on, I knew it was game on. So I just kept my race pace up and went safe with the one stop after safety car came out.
Yeah. How was
How was
your?
it?
Yeah, Eddie, you go ahead.
I think we were gonna ask the same thing, but how was your tires at the end of your hard stint?
My front left was on the edge of dying, but the rest of the tires were fine. I kind of just, on my laps when I was ahead by 2-3 seconds, I was taking it quite, just letting the tires rest pretty much. I think my front left is on at 75.
Oof.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it was
we actually
close.
saw Gerla pick up a puncture there towards the
Yeah.
end.
Wasn't that on the? It was on the cooldown lap, wasn't it?
Still a little bit unsure. He let down a lot of speed before the finish line, but
He ran out of fuel. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah,
is what he
yeah,
was saying.
that's what I thought as well. But he I'm pretty sure it punctured on the cooldown lap. Yeah.
So yeah, strategy played in. You extend your lead now in the championship, considering. Let me actually check the standings if they're out. Which they are. You are 2 points in the lead, and you actually extended now by almost 20 points.
Yeah, I'm lucky that Danny's not here this week. If it's the same next week, Danny could go and win the Spanish Grand Prix next week when I'm not in it and close that gap straight away. So hopefully Danny has a shocker of a race next week. That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh no. How can you hope for something like that? Owen.
Because, bro, Hasses, bro, if you're a Haas fan, get out of him.
That's not very humane, Owen, please. The standings joke. Okay, you know, to be honest, the standings are out. Yeah. Well, you know, it's a good race to end before you go on vacation. So.
It was a very, very good high, and yeah, I just think I had the win under my belt as soon as Sonny pitted for those softs. I was consistent, and I just had what I needed to finish the race.
Yeah, and you are coming back for Monaco, right?
I come home 2 hours before the Monaco Grand Prix, so I will be in it.
Yeah, so everyone that's still watching, watch out for Owen in Monaco. Not because he's gonna be fast, but because he's gonna be quite slow.
Shocking.
Sorry, Owen.
That's a little rude
Right.
there.
Alex said I wouldn't win a race this season. I've already proved him wrong there. So
You
I'll
know,
do the same with Monaco.
when I said that, it was just for motivation, nothing else.
Yeah, I know you've said
Always
that
stick.
about Monaco. I'm going to go win that as well for you.
Okay, fine. You know, bet. Let's fucking
There you
bet.
have it, folks. That's
Oops.
confirmed win Monaco.
What can I say? All good times.
What's the silence here?
I'm waiting for you to continue.
What
Yeah,
did
we're
I-
waiting for you, Sonic. Bro, come on.
Wait, I was saying
on.
something?
I
Wake up,
don't know.
Sonic.
Were you saying something?
I don't know. I think, you know, Owen, congrats again. I think we should end it here because I cannot think anymore. This race, I went in thinking it's gonna be a bit better than Vietnam, but still being like on level with it, and it was. I think I'd comfortably say it was the best tier 3 race so far.
I can't really chime in on that because that
Yeah,
was the
I
first tier
can.
two
I
race
can. You
that
know,
I-
my word
that I
is
saw,
is
so-
all the value here now. So yeah,
Alright.
I think this was the most fun race I've seen in tier 3 so far. So yeah, thanks for putting up a show, Owen, and
Congrats on the
Thanks
win.
for commenting. I hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, we sure did. And I think on that note, I think we could also end it here. And
Who was your driver of the day?
oh, it wasn't you.
Ah,
it was Ocean Chief.
yeah, that's fair enough. He did have a very good race.
He did. But yeah, okay. On that note now, I think we're gonna end it here. I'd like to thank everyone that's in the chat listening to us get our tongues all messed up. That's not what I want to say. Get our tongues all tangled up. I think that's better. And
Just end it, Alex, bro. This is just getting
just end
painful.
it. And I, you know, I'd like to thank Eddie as well for stepping in and helping me with the commentary here as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, I think on that note, I think yeah, I'll end it. So bye bye. Thanks to everyone that still stayed.
See you.